Adventures is a Queensland-based tourism company and since 2007 has been fulfilling the travel dreams of Queensland youth. We specialise in providing university students with travel and stay options to pursue their wildest dreams throughout the duration of their studies. At Urban Adventures, we understand that there will always be a constant demand in the student market. Young travellers tend to travel for reasons other than simply leisure, such as education, on a gap year, to volunteer or to participate in cultural exchange. And because of this, we often make previously undiscovered destinations more fashionable and accessible to other travellers. This demographic also generates significant positive economic and social benefits within the tourism industry, as young travellers are unlikely to be faced by economic, political or social instability and tend to directly spend their money within the communities. By 2020, the United Nations World Tourism Organization estimates that almost 370 million youth travellers will account for the spend of over $400 billion. In addition to this, each young visitor studying overseas in higher education is estimated to be visited by an average of 1.3 people during their time. This is believed to generate around $1.2 billion yearly. Based on this information, we believe that if we successfully target this market, we can generate a significant and consistent positive economic and social impact. This impact isn't about the daily spend, it's also about the long-term effects the destination. We want to help international students discover the well-known and the hidden wonders of our beautiful country. We supply a variety of adventure packages, ranging from an outback encounter to touring the beauty of the Whitsundays as well as a city escape. Or if you're looking for a winter wonderland, try Australia style, our Slope Shredder tour is just for you. These tours aim to fulfill the desires of young travellers for an authentic experience, as reportedly 80% of millennials seek unique travel experience and want to live like the locals do. Here at Urban Adventures, we understand the youth. They're full of energy, curiosity, and are always down for exciting and spontaneous adventures. So to celebrate our 10th birthday, we are hoping to expand to the international market with our new and specialised package, the Golden Beach Crawl. This tour will allow its participants to be immersed in Australian culture and participate in an authentic Aussie experience. But instead of us just telling you, here's our team to show you the true beauty of the Gold Coast.
Our Golden Beach Crawl is a 7-night, 8-day tour with the sole purpose of experiencing Australian culture in its purest form. Beach all day and party through the night. Day 1 consists of pick-up from our Brisbane headquarters and travel to Main Beach, where we will set up the tents at Main Beach Camping Ground. From then on, our tour participants have the option of stand-up paddleboarding or free time until dinner at 7 p.m. Moving on to Day 2, where we will travel to Mount Tamborine to enjoy the spectacular beauty of the Gold Coast hinterland. Day 3 will involve the pack-down of camping gear and travelling to Surfers Paradise, where we will be spending 2 nights at the Novotel. Here, our participants will spend the day learning how to and mastering the skill of surfing.
I'm Emma from Urban Adventures and welcome to Surfers Paradise. Surfers Paradise is in Queensland and it's just an hour outside of Brisbane. Look at this view. Here we are at one of the many beaches on our Golden Beach Crawl, which we are offering to our international students. This view, along with many other beaches, will be offered in our trip, and we hope to see you along and to enjoy the ride.
Watch as they fall away, faceless under faces made.
Welcome to Surfers Paradise in Queensland. So here I am in the middle of Capel Avenue, which has lots of shops, dining restaurants, and it's very, very close to public transport. Yeah. So the public transport's really easy to use and will help our tourists get around really easily. So we believe that Surfers Paradise offers the best of both worlds, like outdoor adventures and like drinking and everything. There's loads of pubs and dining restaurants up there, as you can see. And then when we take you back to the beach a little later on. You'll be able to see some of the activities that we can do along the beaches. But yeah, so this is just one of the many stops that we have on our beach adventure crawl.
That night will be free for them to enjoy any activities they desire. However, visiting the nightclubs along Cavill Avenue will be highly encouraged. The following day, after what promises to be a wild night, participants are free to spend it as they please, whether this be a day of recovery, hitting the shops, or doing their own additional activities. All of these activities have the option of you being accompanied by one of our staff, or if you wish, you have the option of heading out on your own. Those ready for round 2 are free to hit the clubs again if they please. If you're keen for a quiet night in, perhaps a twilight stroll along the beach will be more interest to you. Guests also have the option of simply enjoying the fantastic facilities the Novotel has to offer. Day 5 will consist of a day spent at Broadbeach, where a variety of activities will be made available for our participants, of whom can pick and choose between whatever they desire. These activities include beach cricket, kite flying, skim and bodyboarding, fishing and beach soccer. The following 2 days will be spent at the iconic Burleigh Heads, with accommodation at Key Largo Apartments. Day 6 will consist of a trip to Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary to enjoy and marvel at Australia's native animals. That night will include dinner at one of Burleigh's hottest restaurants, Justin Lane. Participants will have the option of an early night in preparation for a spectacular sunrise next day. Day 7 will begin with a short hike up to Cock Rock, which will not only get your heart pumping as you manoeuvre across rocky terrain, but the stunning sunrise will simply blow your mind. The rest of the day will be spent on that beach, whether that be napping, swimming, or honing your surfing abilities. To end what will have been a culturally rich and fun-filled week, the final night will involve celebrating at Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park Surf Lifesaving Club, with all drinks on us. The final day will be a free day, with the bus leaving at 2 p.m. from Burleigh Heads, en route for Urban Adventures HQ.
The international student market is one of the fastest growing segments for the Australian tourism industry, with more than 450,000 international students living in Australia at the beginning of 2017. Although the largest number of international students are coming from either China or India, other countries such as Germany, the United States and New Zealand are increasingly sourcing students to Australian universities. The number of international students coming to Australia to study has increased over 14% since February last year, illustrating a massive growth area which Urban Adventures intends to service. Students are choosing to travel for better educational opportunities, as well as a better intercultural experience. Here at Urban Adventures, we strive to provide students with the intercultural experience they are yearning for. Urban Adventures has decided to target a smaller segment of the international student market, as we believe there is an opportunity to service a niche group. From research into the culture of German youth, we have identified that as students, they love the outdoors and particularly spontaneous and adventurous, as well as being very into the nightlife and surf culture that Australia can successfully offer them. As a company, we have developed our tour to incorporate these values of the students, such as punctuality, outdoor activities and the nightlife culture, to enhance their experience not only on the tour but for their overall stay in Australia. Organisations such as Scholarships for Australian-German Student Exchange and German-Australian Student Society are making it possible for more and more German students to come to Australia to study through fee help and other scholarships. There is a perfect opportunity to design a package entirely for German students to allow them to experience true Australian culture. We believe that Australia's outdoor and active lifestyle will successfully attract German students, in particular to partake in our Golden Beach Crawl. German students who come with us on our Golden Beach Crawl can expect to have an enjoyable break between study and experience everything that Australian culture has to offer. Whether it be having fun on the golden beaches of the Gold Coast or enjoying the nightlife, you are guaranteed to have a good time. This package is appealing for students due to the short-term nature of it, being only a week long, as well as offering the deep experience sought in a fun way, which is a key characteristic of a serendipitous cultural tourist. Competing companies such as JPT Tour Group, Tour Gold Coast and Gold Coast Adventures fail to focus specifically on students, providing cultural packages that may only appeal to a small portion of the group. Here at Urban Adventures, our sole focus is on allowing international students, in particular, to experience Australian culture, providing activities that will appeal to you.